It's up, cons. Today I'm explaining the greatest PNG slideshow of all time. The Invincible Season 3 Episode 1. To recap the previous season, Omniman fucked an ant and now we have Purple Mark. Debbie almost got molested by Black Megamind. Invincible beat the absolute shit out of Black Megamind, but also got his ass whooped by this bad bitch. Omniman tried saving his sightseeing but got captured, and he's also with Alan, who is strong as fuck now. There's a whole new multiverse with our version of Invincible being the only good one. And finally, this fucking hoe and our mans have broken up. To start off with episode 1, we see Invincible on his winter arc putting that fucking work in. Donald starts glazing him, saying his speed has increased 65%, endurance 70%, strength 138%, and he could also rival Anissa. Bullshit. Suddenly, there's some news about some cunt trying to steal the Declaration of Independence, causing Invincible and Rex to head off. It is noteworthy to point out that as they were leaving, there was some cunt listening into the conversation. Bro, I was hoping for a company with a $2 trillion market cap to put better resources into a show like this, but not even 8 minutes in, we see this shit. What the fuck are these stairs, bro? They start squaring up with the thieves until this fucking host brother comes out of nowhere and starts piecing up Rex cause he thinks he killed that hoe. Eventually, the hoe does show up out of nowhere to clear the air, and they're all confused as shit cause they thought she was dead. Mark is standing on business, however, and says, "Your dumb ass brother is going to prison." We move on to Oliver as a kid now. It looks like he's having a great upbringing, with Debbie being the mother figure and Mark being the father that came home with the milk.
I'll be back.
They start playing catch together until Oliver shows he got his powers. Debbie is worried as fuck because she thinks he'll end up hurting someone or himself, and she's also upset at Oliver for not telling her sooner. Later on, we see Debbie putting makeup on Oliver so he doesn't look like he came out of Thanos' pussy, and Oliver apologizes for not telling her about the powers earlier. Debbie says it's okay, but tells him to have no more secrets. Cecil enters the home because he saw Oliver got his powers and is pretty much trying to recruit him. Listen, I love Debbie, but why is there so much animosity for Cecil, who's just preparing to defend the entire fucking Earth and potentially even the entire universe? She's saying shit like, "My responsibility will always be my family first." Bitch, you're not gonna have a fucking family if they come and rip everyone's insides out. We quickly transition to the C-grade Justice League. Everyone seems to be good after being molested by the lizards. Kate and Immortal rejoins the Guardians, and the 20-year-old, plus the man that listens to Drake, decides to get engaged. Yeah, this age gap is fucking insane. During all of this, Mark apparently grew a set of balls because he goes to see Eve, who he hasn't seen in months, and he asks her out. But hold up, Mark kinda fucked it up by mentioning that the Eve from the other universe told Mark that she always had feelings for him. Eve gets pissed off at this, thinking that Mark is only asking her out because he feels sorry for her. Yeah, I don't know, I found this shit retarded. If I had a crush on someone, but I didn't know whether she liked me back, and one of her friends comes to tell me that she does like me, and I should just make my feelings clear to her? Why the fuck am I getting yelled at for expressing my feelings after assurance that she also likes me back? Fucking yell at your friend instead. We see our boy Doc Seismic trying to start some shit, causing over 100 earthquakes and abducting every superhero besides Eve and Mark. Cecil hears this shit and tells the dumb cunts to get onto it. This information was also heard by Oliver too, so Oliver tries sneaking out to do superhero shit, but ends up getting caught by Debbie. Oliver does apologize for sneaking out, but Debbie sees Oliver's desire to become a superhero, so she makes him a promise that she'll make Mark train him, so as long as there's no more secrets. They arrive to Doc Seismic trying to send everyone into the afterlife, and some worms plus some wannabe heat blast show up. Okay, I can't lie, this shit is kinda funny, cause Donald at the start was glazing the fuck out of Mark, but then you see him getting molested by some worms. They end up getting captured, and it all looks over until Travis Scott with a bunch of reanimen pop up out of nowhere. Wannabe Batman saves the day until Invincible tackles the fuck out of him. Apparently, he's pissed off to see the reanimen and Nightwing by his side instead of in prison.
Okay, time's up.
That's cool, but if it weren't for these cunts, you'd be dead. So please, humble yourself.
I demand from the government more than $5,000.
Mark goes to Cecil to bitch about this, and Cecil says, you do not waste incredibly powerful people, you repair them. Let them make restitution for their crimes. Mark does not give a fuck about what Cecil is saying and bitches about them having killed people and refuses to leave until they're in prison. Cecil refuses to obey to Mark's order and lures Mark into a room with the reanimen. The episode ends off with seeing our Father of the Year telling Alan he should break out, and when Alan comes back from being lasered, Omni-Man sounded concerned for his safety, which Alan seemed to find cute. What a fucking start to Season 3. Invincible and my goat Cecil already beefing it out, Mark and Eve being a thing now, and Oliver being a little shit that has powers. Easy 8.5 out of 10. The only thing that is of course the animation. Yes, the fight scenes are good, but the moments where they cut corners is jarring. I'm not blaming the animators, and I'm fucking sick and tired of cunts defending a company of this size that can easily put in more resources. Anyways, that's it for today guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you cunts